We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jon Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
At the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in now, Johnny Damon, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 1-1 pitch home to Damon. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Settling in now, Joe Torre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here now the 2-2. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Hit in the air to left field. Carter will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And there he goes towards second. Here's a pop-up now. Ripken is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Miguel Andujar. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a flare out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, John Olerud, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 2-2. Grounded to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is it.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game can go gap to gap with ease.
In now, Joey Votto. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in, Joe Carter. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 2-1 home. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. 2-2. 3-2 now.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping up to the plate, James McCann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
I'm cold at this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
So now to the plate, Pee Wee Reese. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2.
Nope. I got to tell 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2 balls and a strike now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Ready for another chance? Johnny Damon 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he misses 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Torrey shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Olerud.
At the plate, John Olerud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Victor Robles digging in now. His career line against Wheeler. He has a 3 for 12 line. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alomar gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Stepping in, Willie McCovey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking at his career totals, McCovey is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Joey Votto. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Joe Carter is on deck. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. The 1-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Line to the right side, but foul. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 33, James McCann.
In now, James McCann. 3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pee Wee Reese. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tony Gwynn. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gwynn possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. White Sox on top, 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Overroot over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 2nd home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Carter is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Damon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Olerud.
Ready for another shot now, John Olerud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Brad Peacock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brad Peacock.
Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
Giving chase is Damon,
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. A man at third with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Ready once again, Joe Torre. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Indians leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Dylan Floro will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 51, Dylan.
In is Joey Votto now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right. Cruz is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Digging in once again, Joe Carter. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
In now, Cal Ripken, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. McCovey has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Willie McCovey. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Full count now, 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. McCann over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it 4-1. So digging in now, James McCann, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Striding in, Pee-wee Reese. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Eddie Rosario will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alfaro.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Soft liner towards short. One there. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. One left for the Tribe, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first down.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
So coming to the plate, John Olerud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Indians 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move in.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dan Plesac is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 37, Dan Plesac.
The 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field.
Damon waits on it.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
So striding in, Joe Torre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-2 now. Plesac playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
First baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
In now for Cleveland, Willie McCovey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Now at the plate, Joe Carter. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
James McCann will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. None out, runners at first and second. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Pee Wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the White Sox, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Nick Vincent takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
50. Yeah. Vincent.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the White Sox 6 and the Indians 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped up. Alomar is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brad Peacock claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits.
Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig.